Hello guys, welcome to NameTech channel. My name is Nehemiah, and guys, I'm very much happy to have you on board. And now today we are going to discuss about Python operators. And before we get started, please, if it's your first time to get into this channel, please consider subscribing and like the video so that YouTube may recommend this video to more viewers. And if you have subscribed, I really appreciate kabisa. Thank you so much for the great support. Now back to the topic. Let's understand first of all what is operator, basically Python operators. And I guess Python operators are used to perform operation on variables and values. And for example, you can have plus operator to add together two values. And perhaps let me try to do this. Let me try to do what? Let me try to show you an example of an operator. And I guess let's try to write this example. So let me say print, actual print. And by the way, guys, you remember that we use the print function to execute these codes in our terminal. Now let me say print, for example, something like 10 plus 10, 10 plus 10. And basically, guys, this plus symbol is an operator to add two values together. Remember that it can also be used to add, even a string to another string, to concatenate strings together. But I guess in this case, let's try to understand first of all this operator. I guess to run it, you're going to the run tab there. You're going to the run tab here at the top here. Then you're going to click. Now guys, if it's your first time, then click on the run icon here, this run section. Now then select the file that you are currently using. If you are not sure of the file, then you can see here at this left top corner here, you can see the file type, and it is main.py. so basically this is the file type. So you're going to click on it so that it may open the terminal. Now basically now you understand that this plus operator is used to do to combine to add values together, and that's why you can see 10 plus 10 is 20. But we also have the other operators like let me say let me say something like 100 minus. We also have the minus for subtraction. The minus operators is used to do to subtract values. So when I say shift plus F10, you remember the shortcut. Actually, if you don't know the shortcut, you can see here. When you click on the run, you can see that the shortcut here is shift plus F10. However, let's click on the shift plus F10 so that you can see the value here. The answer is 90. So basically these are the examples of operators. Allow me to to brief you in a nutshell. So basically you have several types of operators. We have the arithmetic operators like this one that I'm showing you. We also have the assignment operators. And we also have the comparison operators. You have the logical operators. You have identity operators. You have the membership operators, and then also we have the bitwise operators. And now let's discuss each item in a few. Basically, we use this symbol to do to multiply values. So when you click on shift plus F10, then I guess you can see here the terminal that 100 times 10 is 1000. But we also have the other one for division. For division we use this forward slash. Actually, sorry guys, we use the forward slash to do to divide a value. So like 100 divided by 10, it should be 10. So shift plus F10. And then I guess you can see here the value is 10. And then we also have the modulus. So for modulus we use the percentage. So when you say 100, and then we use this percentage symbol for modulus, then shift plus F10, and then I guess you can see you have this kind of value. And I guess we also have the other one for exponentiation. We use the multiplication operators twice, and then I shift plus F10, and then guys, you can see how this kind of value. And so basically what it's doing, it is like 100 power 10. So it's going to multiply 100 times 100 times 100 10 times. That's why you can see this kind of value here. And then yeah, and then guys, we also have the add-on for floor division. For floor division, we use this forward slash twice. Then click on shift plus what? Shift plus F10, and then guys, you can see that we have what? We have 10. But guys, remember that we also have assignment operators. So like let me first of all clear everything here, and then do what? Let me say something like let me use a variable the same round. Let me say 10, actually x, then let me assign it to something like 100. You can use any value, and then let me say print, and then let me say what? Let me say x. So basically when we say x, then we use this equal operator to 100. So basically we are not equating this x to 100, we are just assigning this 100 to x. So x is our variable. Now it has stored this 100 value. That's why when we say print x, it will print 100 instead of x. So let me click on shift plus F10, and then I can see guys the value here at the terminal is 100, but it's not printing what? X. So basically we use this plus operator to equate. And so guys, let's try also the other assignment operator. So for example, let me say x, then let me say plus, then equals to what? To actually to, let me say, to something like 10. So basically guys, what it's doing is like it's it's this the same as x equals to 100, then plus actually this is the same as x, and then plus what? Plus 100 plus 10. So the first value is 100, then the other one plus 10, so it will give you what? 110. So let me say this, let me click on shift plus 10, and then guys, you can see that the value there is 110. And then we also have the other one for let me say x, and then minus x minus, and then let me say equals to 10. So this, it will give me something like, let me shift plus 15, and then I guess you can see it is 100. So basically it is this value. So the first one was 100, so the second one plus 10, it will be 110. Then the third one, it will be 110 minus 10, which is 100. And then I guess we also have the other one for multiplication. You can say x, and then actually multiply, and then equals to something like let me say, let me this time use something like I don't know, 20. Let me say 20. So what it will do, it will multiply 100. It was 100 times 20, 100 times 20. So when you click on shift plus 10, shift plus 10, and then to determine, you can see that the value there is 200. And then also for division, the same way, you can just say x, and then small x, and then this symbol this symbol for division, and then equals to, and then I can give you any value like let me again say 20, or whichever value you have, and then I shift plus 15. So it will be 2000 divided by 20. Actually, yeah, is it was 2000 or 200 the other time, you don't know. Then I divide by 20, it is going to give you what? 100. And then I have for modulus. For modulus, guys, remember we use a percentage symbol. So like I say x, then a percentage, and then let me say equal to assign it to something like say 20, then I shift plus F10, and then you can see guys the value there is 0. So for comparison operators guys, we're going to, now I want to show you now the equal sign, and then let me say for example print, let me say print something like 100. When you use two equal signs, actually two equal signs, now this means that you are equating 100 to perhaps, let me say something like a 200. So this one is not true, because 100 is not equal to 200. So at the terminal it might bring you an error. So click on shift plus F10, and then I guess you can see the value there is false. But when you say something like 100 equals to 100, and then guys, you can see the value there, it will be what? True. Then now to show that it's not equal, so for example if I say 100 to 200, then but instead of this first equal sign, I use this exclamation mark, then it's going to give me what? True value there at the terminal. So let me click on shift plus F10, and then I guess you can see it is true. But when I say 100 is not equal to 100, then it means that the statement is what? False. And then I guess you can see the answer there is false. And then I guess we also have the for greater than, so like 100 is greater than 100 is greater than 200, that is false. Shift plus F10, you can see false. When you change it will be what? It will be true, right? Shift plus F10. So the answer there, you can see guys, at the terminal it is true. And then we also have the one for greater than or equal. So like if the greater than or equal, it is this one, greater than or equal. So to show that it's greater than or equal, then you're going to use this symbol. But now let me try to change and make it something like a 500. So this statement will be true. Sorry, not. So let me see 500. It will be greater than. So let me click on shift plus F10, and then I guess you can see that it is true. It is greater than or equal. So which means there's two possibility. If it is 500 plus 500, which means it's equal, but then it cannot be less than. So like if I make it 400, so it will give me a false. Actually, yeah, it is true. So the thing I was to change here, for example, I give it 300. So shift plus what? Plus F10, and so it's going to give me a false value there. But we also have the less than. Let me use less than, this symbol for less than, and then so when I click on shift plus F10, it is true that that is less than or equal to 400. So there's two possibilities. It can be equal or less than. So two answers are accepted. If it's equal, then it's okay, it is true. But if it's less than, also it is true. But then when I change it to something like 30,000, then it's going to give me what? A false value there. So guys, I think this is all about comparison operators. So guys, basically this is all I wanted to show you for today. And if you find that it has been of help to you, please consider subscribing, share it to your friend, like, so that YouTube may recommend this video to many viewers. And guys, I really appreciate you for your time, and until next time, goodbye.